Grass-fed beef, most people when they first taste it, they say it's got a cleaner taste or a pure taste to it. It tastes like beef was supposed to taste. My name's Peter Woodsmith. I'm with the president of Raincore Ranch. Tell you a little history about who we are and where we come from. About 25 years ago, my mother, who was a veterinarian, kind of got fed up with everything that she was seeing in the local grocery stores as far as everything was full of antibiotics and hormones and preservatives, that she wanted to create something healthier for her children. And so we started raising cattle in an organic way, producing them on nothing but grass, raising them also in a humane way. In the beginning, we had a lot of issues and challenges to overcome. Biggest thing was the quality of the beef that we were producing. At first, the quality wasn't there. These cattle were on a 100% grass diet, but yet they had never really been finished on a grass diet. So we had to change up the genetics of our animals and go back to older style breeds of cattle that were used to finishing on grass. Here where we're at in Jackson, Missouri is one of our farms that is a cow-calf farm. So it raises cows and calves for us, and then we take those calves, once they're weaned, take them to the ranch in Donovan, Missouri, where everything is finished. The reason we finished everything on one piece of property is that maintain consistency. We oversee, and my family oversees every single aspect of it, so that we maintain the quality and the consistency of what we produce.
So tell me what the process is of raising your cows.
Well, it starts with the right genetics. For the area that we're in, not only for that, but for the type of grass was key.
And so how long does it take to get a cow from being born to the time that they're ready for slaughter?
For birth to harvest, 24 months. In a feedlot setting, you can finish cattle in, at the maximum of 16 months, but they can get them down to 12 months.
So if you're raising cattle simply because of a price consideration, then that's why people...
It's much cheaper, because you get more for your money. As far as that, they can put cattle into a setting, in a feedlot setting, to where they're not able to move around, so they don't burn off that fat. Like you see those cattle out in the back, running around. Well, that's exercise, and it allows them to burn off that fat.
You must be really proud of just having that control from beginning to end, and just know that when somebody cuts into a steak from one of your cows, that it is the best quality that can possibly be produced.
I mean, it takes a lot of pride in what we do, but we put our name on every single package of beef that we produce, and we will not do it unless we feel 100% confident in the quality of what we're representing out there. And it's a lot of hard work, and a lot of stuff has gone into this whole process to get it to where it is, of course, today. This is the retail location we have at our processing facility in Jackson, Missouri. In your St. Louis market, you have Whole Foods, Schnucks, Straub's, are all retail stores in the St. Louis market that carry out the full line of cuts that we have. We use actually Kuna Food Service as a distributor in St. Louis. So we have altogether about 50 to 60 restaurants in St. Louis that we supply. We do it from start to finish. Not only do we raise the animals, we bring them into our own processing facility, which in this facility we only process our own animals. We take them straight from there, either depending on where they're going, whether they're going into an aging process where they would be aged for either 21 days or even longer, depending on the cuts of beef. And then some of it goes out fresh, like as, say, if you were to go to a Schnucks in St. Louis and to buy ground beef on, say, a Wednesday, that ground beef would only be a day old. Not only do I make a living doing it, but I believe in it as well.
Well, you can tell. I mean, you can tell just in the way that you approach your work that it's a passion from start to finish. You have a passion for the, for the welfare of the animals as well as the welfare of the consumer.
Well, they take care of me, so I try my best to take care of them.